gonna engage her at all? Or was that all I get?
Sorry.
That's all I get. Okay. Good morning and welcome back to the channel. We're glad you're here, and we're glad we're here too. So this week, well, let's begin with last week. We left you at a Safeway in Bellevue. Thank you. Bellevue, Washington.
Right outside of Seattle.
Yeah. It is now 24 hours later, and we've finally gotten our load. We are headed down to Portland to pick up, I have no idea what.
Going to Texas.
And take it to Texas. Yeah. So whatever it is, it can't be anything cold because we still have a dry van.
It's harder for us to find loads for driving.
Long distance
Distance loads.
Yeah.
At least with the customers that we normally have.
Right. I guess let's head down to Portland, and I'm not real hopeful about the weather today, but cross your fingers, folks, and we'll see you when we get there. We made it, finally. We got out on Interstate 5 coming out of Seattle, and we ran into this. So then we decided to take a detour around and ended up, sometimes the detours are the best part of the trip. Yeah, it was quite lovely. And I don't know if we saved any time. We got off the interstate when there was still about 5 miles to the merge point. So, I don't know. I like to think that we did. And even if we didn't, you're moving, so you feel like you're not wasting time. And then you get scenery like that, and it just makes it all worthwhile. So now we are in Portland picking up...
We're not sure.
What's our first delivery?
Our first stop is at a mobility services place. Our second stop is at a fireproof contractor's place. And the other two are just warehouses.
Right now, it is almost 5 o'clock local time, right? No, sorry, 5 o'clock Central Time.
It is 3 o'clock here.
Yeah. Don't know where we're going to end up for the night, but it is sure to be a beautiful drive no matter where we go. So we will see you guys probably tomorrow. What do we got?
Are those dentist chairs?
That's maybe? I have no idea what that is. It says Garland on it, so...
Go to Garland.
Here comes Daddy.
42,000 pounds.
So if you ever wonder if your significant other loves you, just remember this. We are in a traffic jam on an entrance ramp to another highway, way the hell up in the air, over the water.
We're easily 100 feet off the water.
This makes me so
One thing
nervous.
you always have to remember when you're parked on a bridge or sitting on a bridge in an 80,000-pound vehicle,
Or your 4,000-pound vehicle, doesn't matter.
always remember, it was built by the cheapest bidder.
Yeah. This is what he says to me when I say, I'm really nervous being stuck out here on this bridge. This is the level of love that I get. I love you, honey.
Yeah, whatever. Love you too.
Morning.
Morning.
So yesterday I talked about how you know when your partner loves you. Today, he's got a sweet tooth about a mile wide, and I try to curb that. But today he goes in and he buys himself these. A box of sugar. To keep me from yelling at him, he buys me these.
Now, if you want to know the truth, I bought those because I was kind of being a dick yesterday to her.
Oh.
And I seen mine sitting next to her, so I bought me some.
We left the shipper yesterday and drove
27 miles.
27 miles over to the Loves in Troutdale, which looks like this,
Which is the nearest tap scale.
to where we were. And get over there to discover that basically they've loaded the trailer wrong. So we're under gross overall, but when we first pulled on the scale, it was reading almost 39,000 on our drives. And that's we're only allowed 34. So he adjusted the axles all the way forward, and it was almost 37,000. So we had to drive all the way back to get the load shifted around.
It's pushing 5 p.m. at this time.
Well, it was almost 6 by the time we got back over there.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, well, it never should have been loaded like this. And we have 4 stops. And so they ended up basically emptying the entire trailer.
They emptied the entire trailer. They took stops 3 and 4 and switched them.
Yeah.
And then reloaded the trailer.
We're much happier. The nearest scale to where we were,
There's a place called Jubit's Truck Stop.
and if you've been watching, you know we've been here before. I did not go in to the restaurant this time.
6 miles down the road
Yeah.
from where we got loaded.
Yeah, so that's where we are now. And it is currently, I don't know, about 4:30 in the morning out here.
4:42.
And pretty soon here we're going to leave. And hopefully we'll beat all the traffic.
Our break is over with, so
Oh.
we're getting out of here.
Okay, well, I guess
We're leaving now.
wish us luck getting through Portland. And I don't know where we'll be tonight, but probably in Utah. So have a great day. days later since we last spoke to you. Yeah, we left you at the shipper where they rearranged our trailer. Since then, I've had an opportunity to look at all the bills of lading, and see just exactly what it is that we have. We showed you the dental chairs, but that was just the first stop here in Garland. We also have, like, I don't know, 23,000 pounds of soy sauce. Like 6,000 pounds of dry non-dairy creamer, and something that's called Kitchen in a Box. Also vacuums. So yeah, weird stuff. So we got down here a little bit early yesterday, stopped and had dinner with the kiddo, stayed the night with her, and had breakfast with her and the in-laws yesterday morning.
My younger brother.
And then yesterday afternoon we went ahead and drove down here to Garland and got parked up on the side of the road, kicked back, relaxed, watched some NCIS, and ate a ton of marshmallows. That's how we roll.
Yeah.
Where we're at, apparently, is an agent for Atlas Van Lines. There are Atlas trailers all over this parking lot.
It's not a terminal for them, but they do a lot of business in and out of here, apparently.
I guess. Of course, there's also Alexander's Mobility Service.
That's who we're delivering to.
Needs dentist chairs. I don't imagine we'll be here much longer. And then
It's 11 pallets, so this shouldn't take very long. And we got to buzz down to Houston.
And got
Get that unloaded today. We got three stops in Houston.
Okay.
The first one's for today. The other two for tomorrow. Maybe get those unloaded today, maybe not.
Wish us luck, and we'll see you in Houston. Nice. Got a thing to say?
After what seems like forever and 17 days, we're finally done with this load. So they should be working us back north because we're supposed to be home in a couple of days.
Good morning.
Morning.
Excuse us while we move our axles. Well, finally got rid of all the soy sauce that was on that load. Strange.
Everything on that load.
Strange load. I mean, basically we just took it from one clearinghouse to a whole bunch of other clearinghouses. that brings us to the close of another set of videos. Well, you know what we say every week at this time?
Like, share, subscribe.
But in the meantime, thanks for watching. See you, bye.